Hello, friends. I hope you have been working on honing your reasoning skills by cracking lots and lots of questions using the techniques we have been discussing in this logical reasoning lecture series. It's hard work, I agree. But believe me, that's the only way you're gonna succeed. So, better start enjoying the process. This tutorial is dedicated to discussing a new type of seating arrangement setup that around a square shaped table. Definitely new, but not very different. It works much like circular arrangement only. You need to remember that every logic puzzle is different. So familiarity definitely helps, but you need to develop the knack of cracking even the new problem types. Or should I say, the ones with variations, since the basics always remain the same. So this may be called one such new type. Let's go to the problem now and see where do we stand when it comes to tackling a slightly different, innovative setup in a problem. The problem here talks about 8 diplomats who represent 8 different countries and who have come for a conference. In the conference, they are sitting at a table that is in the shape of a square. So exactly 2 diplomats are sitting on each side of this table. This is shown in the figure given in the problem. Now with the help of the 7 statements given here, we need to figure out their seating arrangement and the countries that they represent. Now my advice here for you would be to pause the video now, read the problem carefully and attempt it on your own. Go back to the video once you are done with it. Let's try solving the problem now. Let's understand the structure of this table first. If you look at it, you will find it very similar to a circular arrangement problem. In fact, it works very much like that, with just one difference. It has got edges, sides, which a circle does not have. So any person here would have 2 neighbors, one on the left, one on the right, very much the same way. But since there are no sides in a circle, this is the added dimension here, and it makes a difference to the configuration here. For example, if you look at the 2 highlighted cells now, these 2 persons would sit on the same side of the table, one on the left and the other on the right, and so these 2 positions are different. While starting with a circular arrangement problem, all the 8 positions are the same in the beginning, but not in an arrangement like this. How this makes a difference would be very clear during the course of solving this problem. So let's start with the statements first and see how this works. Statement 1 says that Jindal represents UK and he is sitting at the third position to the left of Trump, who represents Brazil. It's very obvious that the first person that we'll need to put in the structure has to be Trump, and we'll have to put him in one of the 2 highlighted boxes. But since we already mentioned that these 2 boxes are different, we have to make it in 2 separate cases. Something like this. So let's put Trump here along with Brazil. Now if you look at case 1 and case 2, the difference in these 2 positions would be very clear. In case 1, Trump has got a vacant seat to his right, whereas in case 2, Trump has got a vacant seat to his left. This is obviously different. Had it been a circular arrangement problem, this would have been exactly similar. Visualize that. Anyway, let's put Jindal now. He is at the third position to the left of Trump. So that's the position in the 2 cases. So let's put Jindal UK here. Let's move forward and look at statement 2 now. It says that Jindal and Ghani are sitting on the same side of the table. So that's the position in the 2 cases, highlighted in yellow. So let's put Ghani in the 2 boxes. Now let's look at statement 7. It says that the diplomat from China is a neighbor of Ghani. So as we already know that one of the neighbors of Ghani is Jindal, the other neighbor would occupy this place. We still don't know the name of this person, but know that he is the diplomat from China. So let's just write China here. Now let's look at statement 5. It says that Rajan and Jindal are immediate neighbors. Jindal is already there in the structure, and one of the neighbors of Jindal is Ghani, but the other neighbor's slot is vacant. This slot. So let's put Rajan here in both the cases. Now let's look at statement 6. It says that Kerry represents USA and is sitting at the second position to the left of Rajan, who represents India. Look at case 1 first. Second position to the left of Rajan would be this cell. But we can see here that it's already occupied by Ghani. It means that we cannot put Kerry here. So it means that our assumption in the beginning was incorrect, that this case is not possible. And case 2 has to be the correct one. Now let's look at the second position to the left of Rajan in this case. It is this position now. So let's write Kerry here. And let's write India in Rajan's box. Let's look at statement 4 now. It says that Merkel, who represents France, is sitting between Trump and Kerry. So that's the position that we are talking about, between Trump and Kerry. So let's put Merkel here. Now let's look at statement 3. It says that Blair represents Russia. Look at the 8 boxes now. There's just one box in which the name and the country both are missing. And that's exactly where Blair would fit in. This is the box. So let's write Blair and Russia here. Now look at this position, Ghani's cell. It's the only one in which there is no country written. And the only country left out of 8 is Spain. It means that Ghani has to be from Spain. So let's write Spain here and move forward. This is the last cell of the table to be filled now, the China's diplomat. The only person whose name is still not there on the table is Stark. So it's obvious that China's diplomat is Stark. So let's write Stark here, and with this we complete the structure. Did you really find it very difficult or very different? I'm sure you didn't. The key here was to read the problem carefully, draw the setup, and analyze the situation. This is it. This problem, in fact, was easier than most of the arrangement problems we have discussed so far. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that you should never let a new situation in any problem shake your confidence and get the better of you. Next time, if in an exam you get to see a problem about, say, a hexagonal table, it shouldn't give you any jitters. Maybe it's the easiest problem among all, who knows? But in this lecture series, we will mostly stick to more conventional question types like circular arrangement. Our next problem would be based on circular arrangement, a slightly tougher problem than the ones we discussed earlier. So I'll take your leave now. We'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.